Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I am Commodore, and I hope all is war and well in your world. I'm here to entertain, maybe make you laugh, perhaps a smile or two. But if you'd rather go watch someone else, then I can't blame you.
Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I am Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. I remembered in the last episode that it did this time thing. So I thought, maybe I'll go ahead and hit record as soon as I can. So that's what I've done. So if any craziness happens, you'll be here for it. Okay. That guarantees I have to do another episode. See, the end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named...
And I'm completely back. The end is never the end. I'm starting to believe that that might be serious.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now see, here's the thing. There is an achievement to knock on this door, or to try to open this door 5 times. And then it leads you through if you saw the last episode, I attempted it. But just in case you didn't watch that one, I'm here, I'm letting you know. Oh, hold on. Something's making noise. So I did that. And then it said, well, go try to open this door a few times, and go do this door 50 times, and go do this door, and go do this door. And eventually, I think it was 417, it told me to go try to open. The problem is, there's no 417 on this floor. So, we're going to have to pay attention and think, try to remember that if we ever encounter a 417, to remember what part of the game it is at. No, okay, it's not 417, because there's 417. It's not going to be, that's not it. Okay. We will give this a shot again.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost.
Hey, that's me,
Why
man.
don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay, 417. That's see this. I was mistaken on the number earlier because this is.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437. Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
And say, this is this. Nope, there it is.
Now, back to door number 437. Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
This whole game is just a troll.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
I did this last time. You can get up here.
Yes!
There
This
we
is
go.
great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
That might be the one. There's a 456, 418, 417. 415. See? There's no 416. Unless this was it.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Aha!
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Okay. Gone further than I did last time.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow.
I got
That's
it.
Amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate your kindness. Now what? I guess we'll go through the new content. Although I remember this is, it's like a little ride. Oh, no. Okay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay, this is new. Okay, okay.
Yes, you see? Isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Okay. See, this is the part that I remembered seeing when Asmongold played, and I was like, "When does that happen? When does that happen?" But I swear I thought I had come through this new the new content door before. I may be thinking of something else. That's entirely possible. Just the two of us. The color red. The color red is always important because that's like, pay attention to me. I mean, when you think about it, I have already beaten this game. And that, oh my goodness. That reminds me. I'm gonna have to try a speed run of this game. Because it's like I think it's like 4 minutes and 30 seconds maybe. And because really all you have to do is do what it says. As soon as it starts, you do what it says, and the game is over in less than 10 minutes. It's just snap. It's literally that's it. And you could say you've won the game, but then there's all this other stuff when you do, you know, when you challenge what he's telling you to do. Wherever there's a fork in the road and he tells you to go one way, if you go the other way, that's where the game is. But if you go the way he says, you're going to win. And you could put it down and just be completely oblivious to the fact, like the time change stuff at the beginning of this game. If you just sat down and played this game like for 8 hours straight, because I think this is only like my 4th hour, right? So, but if you just sat down one day and just played it for 8 hours and set it down, and you were like, I think I found everything that there is to find in this game, and you never logged back on, you would never see that time stuff. And now he's going to have different sliders for me the next time I log in. And what's going to evolve from that, you know? Not to mention that there is an achievement in this game to not play it for 10 years. And then log back in and you get the achievement. 10 years. 10 years.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I mean, sometimes it seems like. Well, now some Aladdin 2, huh? Yeah, that's... the only one I don't recognize is Divinity. I don't recognize what franchise that is. But I assume they're a little more epic than Aladdin 2. Okay. I wonder, was this the first, like, quote unquote walking simulator? Could you count it as the first? I'm gonna do a thumbnail here. Is that even straight? One more to the side. Stop. Okay. That's good. That's a good thumbnail. Why is there a bus here? Of course, it would be Expo Hall 2, would it not? Although that could be a good thumbnail as well. So let me stand here a second. Okay.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
The reassurance bucket. I much prefer the bucket of unmitigated truth, but that's just me. I remember this one. This Asmon Gold was so into this game that he was actually afraid to hit the button. He was like, I don't know, is this gonna say, or was it him? No, it wasn't him. It was somebody else. Because obviously everybody knows his name's Zach. So it was somebody else. Was it IGP maybe? It was.
Stanley Parable
it was
2,
IGP.
I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
It is pretty wonderful. That's you know. Oh, I got a good idea. Okay.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Of course,
but of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever
Obviously.
name that is.
Obviously.
Here, let's have you role play as
This
Jim
is just
to
like
really
a demo.
simulate the full experience of this feature.
I got
Just
it.
play along. I promise you'll love it.
Sweet.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Become Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
I am Jim.
Sleeping and waking as Jim.
Yes.
Falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really truly
Well, it's not
Jim
that
right now?
it's
If
not
so,
that
then
different
please
from
step forward
being
and press the button.
Carbonor. To be honest with you, feels pretty similar.
Yes, you see, what a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The
It
button
was.
described you. Do it
I
again.
know.
Do it again.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Oh yeah.
Let's take a break from the
That's
Jim
an extra
button.
$10
I'm too
right
emotionally
there.
drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon
Aw.
you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
All right. What other toys do we have?
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Yeah. Yeah. But that'd be kind of hard to do though. Haha. That's what everybody's looking for. I don't reckon I want to go that way yet. I feel like the reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well,
Right?
I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
How did
It's
you
the
fix it?
Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Yeah,
Yes,
I imagine.
The bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
And
in fact,
yeah.
can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Well,
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
got
The
me a
benefits of the bucket
charisma
seem to go on
bonus.
and on, don't they?
So it's a
All
magic
this
bucket.
and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'll. Thanks for the bucket. All right. I just carry my bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
It should. You're right. I agree.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Yeah, this one doesn't. The niece one doesn't seem very, professional, like for an office type space. So,
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
okay, I'm happy to have been part of your process, whether it was deceptive or not. Yeah, you did that quick.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Yeah, I don't care anymore. Jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
I did.
Oh, well.
I didn't think
I suppose
ahead.
it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. I can only apologize. Where's the trophy?
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes.
Oh.
You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you.
Well,
It's
cool.
as simple as that.
All right.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Trophy. I'd even put it in my bucket and carry it around with me. But no, not now. I feel so, I don't know. I'll just go home trophyless.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Well, I'm checking. We saw the gym button. And whatever that was. Yeah, we've been through there. I've got my bucket. So, collectibles. And then whatever is down that way. Let's go down this way first. What? More hole. More. It just keeps going.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Why'd you put a lid on it?
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
How far does this go?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
Well, there's
From
really only one
perspective,
definition.
the
I mean,
infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the
and you
issue
smoke a
here is
lot. You
just
smoke
that
more than I
you're
do.
unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
I don't think that's the case.
Things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Mostly
for you,
infinite.
Go ahead and press the teleport
like
button
mostly
to walk up
peaceful.
to the top of the hole, and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
All right. What if I just want to, just chill here for a bit in the hole? Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. You know what? It is. Meeting at 2 p.m. Meeting at 2 p.m. And then that's just the two of us lyrics again. Just me and my bucket sitting in the bottom of a hole. Not infinitely deep hole either. Just so we're clear on that. I'm still disappointed. This whole thing has been a letdown. Just so you know, your part 2 thus far. I mean, it's like I got a bucket, but they give those out with movie premieres too. So, yeah.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my idea. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yeah.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Yeah.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing.
We're right there.
What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length.
I broke it,
Here,
I guess.
let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
No?
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago.
It
Try
was.
again.
I used it.
Still nothing?
Nope.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
Me and my
You get to
hole in
be
my
with the
bucket.
hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Have a good one, Perry. All right. So I'm just... All right.
Stanley? 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 Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley. because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back.
Cool.
Toodle-pip.
Later. What's happening?
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
What? What? Why'd it kick me out of the hole? I'm into the infinite hole. What's that about? Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life. God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
I highly doubt there's any more of those anywhere else in this game. Something just tells me.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh, okay. So I saved that for nothing. So that's probably gonna open eventually after I do go through the process of whatever it is at the beginning of the game. Okay. So exit then, I guess. This map. Yep, okay.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready
All
to
right.
move on now?
Sure. That might be a tad much.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
I
Yes,
mean,
I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
all right.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is.
Yeah.
I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
Yeah.
sort of... Okay, never mind.
Sure. I mean,
Hold
maybe
on.
like
Let me do a different
make it
arrangement.
a little bigger.
Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley?
Yeah, first one was
This
a little
isn't
better.
a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Yeah.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
There you go.
Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
I'm looking
Would
forward.
it possibly work?
Let's
I suppose it could,
give it a
but
shot.
It would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
What else have
A
you got to
title screen
do?
that says with
Lose,
bold and
but you know.
uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And I think that's where we're going to call this episode. We'll explore all of the new features of Stanley Parable 2 in the next episode. You know, I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to it because I want to see what the new sliders are at the beginning. That's, you know, hey, I'm a simple man. Give me some sliders. I'm a happy guy. I hope you guys enjoyed your experience. Thank you so much for making it this far. If you did, I truly appreciate it. You know, you being here I appreciate it. I don't know what else to say. It's pretty cool of you to spend your time here for, you know, with my paltry attempts to entertain you. But hey, if you did find this entertaining, maybe you could see your way clear to, I don't know, click a like or subscribe or maybe share, or if you got a minute, comment. I wouldn't mind a comment. I would happily reply, as long as it's not, gibberish. And while you're doing those things, you can check out the rest of the stuff on my channel. This very channel that you're watching right now, this video on, there's other stuff there. I have, get this, almost 1,000 videos on my channel. 1,000. So close, so close. There's concerts that I've been to. I sadly haven't been to one in quite a while because I live in an area that's not really big for concerts, and I'm kind of selective with who I'm willing to pay money to go see. So you see the issue there. There's original music that I write the lyrics to and then give life through an AI music maker app in the form of an all-girl metal band. And you can find the ladies of that band, The Circle, every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is my women's division of my original character simulated wrestling federation, the CTW. The men's show is on Monday night. That's Monday Night Mania. Then I also have the WTF, which is my female celebrity federation. That one is Tuesday night download on Tuesdays. And then there's all sorts of playthroughs. I mean, you would not believe the selection that I have so far. All kinds of stuff, all kinds of genres. There's surely something there that might tickle your fancy. I think, if you give it a shot. And if you do, let me know. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say thank you once again. And until next time, later.